This podcast is not for the overly sensitive, the terminally optimistic, or anyone who thinks dating in your 50s is a whimsical romantic comedy. Listener discretion is advised.
Brutal honesty for dating in your 50s. Girls Can Tell with Trent Erickson.
So a while back, I went undercover on a dating app pretending to be a woman. I talked about that in an earlier episode. Well, the emails flooded in, and the messages were insane. I could feel the desperation and frustration in your words. So this time I decided to flip it and talk about what I saw women dealing with in more detail when it comes to the guys. What do they actually have to choose from? Well, honestly, it was far worse than I ever imagined. And as you may know by now, I usually try to stay pretty level-headed and calm, but I have to warn you, this one got me pretty hot. And on behalf of women out there everywhere, there might be some yelling and swearing in today's episode. So shield your young children's ears and eyes probably for some reason, and maybe even your own as we get into the disgrace that is the current landscape for women in dating, out on the street, and at the coffee shop, and at the laundromat, and at the bank, and the grocery store, and now you're invading them in the privacy of their own homes by putting this garbage on them via the dating apps. Almost all men's bios read like the actual Leopold and Loeb ransom note. Photos that make you question whether they took them by accident while trying to figure out their new smartphone camera at an effort so low it's likely they were. Coming up, I'll walk you through some of the profiles that I'll never be able to unsee. We'll get into why it's doing a complete disservice to all of us, what it means for women out there, and why I can't believe that the few of us putting in real effort aren't being carried through the streets on people's shoulders, with everyone throwing roses at us and cry-cheering like it's the end of a Rocky movie. Let's set the scene. I'm swiping through these men's profiles and not expecting much, but I'm thinking maybe some of them will surprise me. Surely I'll see a flash of charm and self-awareness in some of them, a hint he owns a full-length mirror, uses soap that isn't Dial or Irish Spring, or his wardrobe consists of more than graphic tees and relaxed fit Wrangler jeans. But that's not what I saw. What I saw was a disgrace, and I'm genuinely embarrassed for my gender. The average men's profile was a crime against women. One blurry photo, that's it. Shirtless selfies, balding guys hiding under baseball caps. We all know you're bald. Terrible $11 haircuts and lack of grooming that makes me literally want to vomit. Bios that either didn't exist or read like caveman grunts. Looking for you. That's it. What the hell does that even mean? Here's what else that struck me. Sloppy clothes. T-shirts in every photo and sometimes no shirt at all, and from people who have no damn business having no shirt on, even in the shower. There are people in society that have to look at that, sir. It's gross. Put on a goddamn shirt, you animal. You look disgusting. Dirty or long fingernails. No, seriously, men, clip your damn fingernails. You eat with those things and we all need to look at them. Bad lighting, blurry photos, angles so awful I started to wonder if these guys were trying to make a joke profile. Unfortunately, they weren't. Bios like they wrote it from a bunker in between bomb strikes. Hats in every photo, as if they don't know that it actually highlights the fact that you're bald. Sunglasses indoors. Are you hiding from your past or yourself? Because I can tell who you're definitely hiding from. Every woman on the planet. That wasn't cool in the 80s, and it sure as hell isn't cool now. So unless you have a medical condition and a doctor's note to back it up posted alongside your picture, you better not have sunglasses on indoors, or you deserve to be alone for the rest of your pathetic life. Women always say I get a lot of likes, but you wouldn't want to date any of them, and I kind of used to roll my eyes at that. Until now. Now I totally get it. Because men and men on the apps aren't even trying. They've given up. They've completely tapped out of the game, but they're still somehow on the field. Look, now I'm so angry about this, I'm making sports references. And I don't even know anything about sports. But I think it applies here. It's like those people who speak in tongues when they get so upset they have no other choice. I apparently speak in sports references at that point instead. Let me give you some examples. Male, 57, electrical engineer, one picture, only his face and only from the nose up. The bio, stamp collecting. That's it. That's not a sentence. It's just a hobby that should have died with rotary phones. And under family plans, he's got open to, undecided about having children. At 57, bro, you're dust before the kid finishes kindergarten. That's not a plan, it's a death wish for the kid's childhood. Also, who's swiping on this man? Are there really women out there going, wow, stamp collecting and a possible near-death baby daddy? Jackpot. Let's move on to male, 52, one photo, a selfie. He's staring at the camera like it owes him money. No smile, mouth clenched, looks like the last frame of a crime documentary. The bio, I'm looking for you. Yeah, every woman looking at this profile is looking for the block button in a shower. It's a dating app. Don't make it cryptic or creepy. If you have a natural don't look at my freezer kind of face, maybe try offsetting it with a smile next time. Male, 59, uses his full name as his username. Come on, bro, that's already a no. His profile picture? His fists up over his head, flexing in what I can only describe as a small square of fabric stretched across his chest as a stand-in for a shirt. His bio is a comma-filled list. Surfing, comma, traveling, comma, reading, comma, movie, comma. Not even movies, just movie. Not a period, a comma at the end of something that I suppose might be appropriate since it wasn't a sentence in the first place. Furthermore, movies is not a goddamn activity. Going to the movies is. Separated, not divorced, and father to a cute boy, which means he had the kid at like 50-something. The selfishness of that decision alone should be enough to rule him out. Also, dude isn't even divorced yet and can't wait 6 weeks to get it on. He sounds like a catch, all right. Calm down, loser. Put a shirt on and keep it on while you straighten out who gets custody of the 96-inch television you definitely had in your dumbass man cave, which you also definitely had. Let's talk about bios that aren't even bad, just pointless. Ask me anything. No, this isn't Reddit. Make some effort. I'm an open book. Great. With a greasy cover, a spine that's broken, and somebody probably took you into the bathroom to read you. I love to laugh. Who the hell doesn't? I've seen even serial killers laugh. Everyone likes to laugh. You just wasted space by saying something no one can disagree with. Well, I'm against killing puppies. Great. Thanks, dipshit. Or guys who think they're funny. 6'2", because that apparently matters. Yes, dude, it does. See, women have this crazy idea that they kind of want to know how tall a guy is. Dummy. And you're 6'2". Grow 4 inches and come talk to me when you're actually tall. Girls just laugh when they see that, and not in the way you wanted them to. Your bio already has an area where it says your height. You don't need to say it in your shitty bio, especially when you're only 6'2". Instead, you're getting passive-aggressive about the one thing that could potentially give you a little bit of an edge. I think I need to sit down. This is where, in the 1950s, a doctor would have rushed in, grabbed me by the arms, shook me violently, slapped me across the face, and told me I was hysterical, while an assistant shot me full of barbiturates before they slowly lowered me onto a fainting couch. And I think I can calm myself down without the doctor's help, thanks to one exception that I came across. Male, 57, iron worker. So far I'm in. Looks exactly like Dee Schneider, if Dee Schneider was reborn as a god. Long hair down his back, side shaved down to the skin, spiked hair straight up on the top, big earrings, sunglasses, shirtless, of course. Think Joe Dirt with Dee's face and more of a badass. His profile just says he wants to summit Everest and K2. Now, I have no idea what any of that exactly means, but the man is clearly not to be messed with. He looks like he could kill a mountain lion with his bare hands and still make it to a dive bar happy hour where he'll eat glass and wash it down with warm bear urine. Honestly, I respect the whole thing he's got going on. I'm sure by now he's taken by multiple women. I think you got to move fast on these good ones, girls. So what does this all tell us? Well, first, it's that men have no idea what they're doing. They're out there walking around and posting like they're invisible, and they might as well be. And second, this kind of half-assed effort is dragging down the whole system. These guys are clogging up the feed. They're getting swiped on by accident, wasting women's time having to spend all that effort cleaning out their inboxes of you mouth breathers and pushing decent profiles like mine further down the queue. It's not just frustrating for the women, it's insulting to men. I actually try, I clean up well, I wrote a real bio, I posted real pics, and I still have to compete with these men who look like they were raised in a cave and handed a phone a few minutes ago. I'm not here pretending to be perfect, but at least I give a shit, and that alone puts me in the top 2%, but that only matters if they can get to mine. So yeah, it gets me angry. I'm angry at them for being lazy, and I'm angry for women who have to deal with this mess. And I'm angry for me, because their laziness affects my chances. They make everyone look worse. It's selfish, and it's the same thing in every city, on the streets, every app, just endless scroll of mediocrity and horse shit. It's like these guys think they're applying for a job at a gas station, not trying to find someone to build a life with. But also, it made me feel a little better, because if this is the competition, I'm in pretty good shape. I'm a damn unicorn by comparison. There are maybe 6 of us out there that are actually trying. So for the rest of you, I was going to say step it up, but actually don't. Instead of stepping it up, give up and just be alone for the rest of your lives because that's what you deserve with the effort you're putting in. You don't have any hope for yourself, so why do you expect people to have any for you? Hang up your dating profile because you don't deserve attention from a woman, not with that attitude and pathetic effort. And ladies, if you're out there in the world or on the apps being consistently bombarded with these damn idiots, I'm truly sorry, and they don't represent all men, just seemingly most of them to you, I'm sure. The D. Schneider of your dreams could be only a swipe away. Thanks for listening. I'm Trent. This is Girls Can Tell. If you want to get in touch with the show, you can always email us at girlscantellpodcast@gmail.com. Check us out on all the socials at Girls Can Tell Podcast. I post some pretty great videos daily on all of them. And girls, I'm telling you, don't give up. I swear there are guys out there like me who do give a shit. And I know it probably doesn't seem like it, but you'll find them if you can get past all the zero effort guys. One day you'll be happy you didn't give up when your person pops up. And if you listen to this show, I'm willing to bet you're a good person who deserves to be happy. Stay the course, don't give up now, and for the love of God, guys, that's it for you. Throw in the towel.